The next cue that we are going to work on with our puppies is down. Lay down or down, whatever word you want to use. This cue I use a lot for just teaching our dogs to settle on a mat or go to their place and lay down. Just kind of, it's a more relaxed position than just sitting. So you can build it into your stay cue as well, or just use it when you're just practicing your basics. So sometimes down can be a little bit difficult for puppies just because it's a kind of a weird motion. It's something that they do naturally, so you can use capturing to capture them when they just naturally lay down if you have your clicker and treats on you at all times like I do. But how we are going to teach it today is with a treat lure. So typically what I start with puppies, is we get in a sit first. Sit. Thank you, that's very good. And then we just take the treat and just lure it straight down. Good job. So just have that treat kind of right on their nose and just kind of bring it straight down and then a little out once you hit the ground. I know, can we try this one? Sit. Good job. Sit. Good girl. And once your puppy is doing it consistently, that's when we add that word in, so that we know that they're able to do the mechanics of what the behavior is before we add that word in. So let's go ahead and add it. Sit. Down. Good girl. Good job. You sit. And down. Good girl. And you should pretty quickly remove the actual treat lure from your hand, just so your puppy doesn't get used to you always having a treat in your hand. So I still do a very similar motion where I just kind of point to the ground with my whole hand. So very similar to when we had the treat in our hand and we were luring them down, we just remove that treat, and very similar hand motion to get them to lay down. Sit. Down. Good girl. You look very comfortable now. So when you're teaching your dog down, remember to do it in different positions. So sometimes sit on the floor, sometimes sit in a chair, sometimes from standing, so that again, they don't get used to just learning a cue in one position and then only knowing it from that one position. Work in the front yard, backyard, on leash, off leash, so that they get used to doing it everywhere and understanding what that cue means, both that verbal cue as well as our hand cue too.